You seem to take my death very coolly, Mr. Sagamore.
I'm used to it.
Do you mean to tell me that you have so many clients driven to despair that you keep a prescription for them?
I do. It's infallible.
You're sure that they have all died painlessly and instantaneously?
Oh no. They're all alive.
Alive?
Mm-hmm.
The prescription is a harmless fraud.
No, it's a deadly poison, but they don't take it.
Why?
I don't know, but they never do.
I will. And I hope you will be lethally injected for giving it to me.
I'm only acting as your lawyer. You say you're going to commit suicide and you come to me for advice. I'm doing my best for you so that you can die without wasting a lot of gas or driving off a cliff. I'll charge your executors $500.
For advising me how to kill myself.
Oh, well, not today. Tomorrow.
Why put it off until tomorrow?
Well, it will do as well tomorrow as today, and something amusing may happen this evening or even tomorrow evening, so there's no hurry.
You are a brute, a beast, and a pig. My life is nothing to you. You don't even ask what has driven me to this. You're the lowest of the low. You make money out of the death of your clients.
I do. There will be a lot of business connected with your death. Your husband is sure to come and settle your affairs.
And you expect me to kill myself to make money for you?
Well, it is you who raised my expectations, sir.
Oh, St. Joan of Arc, listen to this man. Has it ever occurred to you that when someone's life is wrecked, they need a little sympathy and not a bottle of poison?
I really can't sympathize with suicide. It doesn't appeal to me somehow. Still, if it has to be done, better do it promptly and scientifically.
You don't even ask what Alexander has done to me.
It won't matter what he's done to you when you were dead, so why bother about it?
You are what my grandmother would have called an unmitigated hog, Julius.
But why bother about me? The prescription will cure everything.
Damn your prescription. There.
It's infallible! And now that you've blown off some steam, suppose you sit down and tell me all about it.
Oh, you call the outcry of an anguished heart blowing off steam, do you?
What else would you call it?
Never mind. I can see now that you are not a man, you are a rhinoceros. You are also a boob.
I am only a lawyer.
You're a rotten lawyer. You're not a gentleman, and you're a disgrace to your late uncle. But you insult me in my distress, you back up my amoral spouse against me. You have no decency, not the tiniest understanding. You're a fish with the soul of a black beetle. Do you hear?
Yes, I hear. And I congratulate myself on the number of actions for libel I shall have to defend if you do me the honor of making me your solicitor.
You are wrong. I never utter a libel. My father instructed me most carefully the law of libel. If I questioned your solvency, that would be a libel. If I suggested that you're unfaithful to your wife, should you be lucky enough to ever find one, that would be a libel. But when I call you a rhinoceros, which you are, a most unmitigated rhinoceros, that is only vulgar abuse. I take good care to confine myself to vulgar abuse, and I have never had an action for libel taken against me. Is that the law, or is it not?
I really don't know. I will look it up in my law books.
You need not. I instruct you that it is the law. My father always had to instruct his lawyers in the law whenever he did anything that wasn't mundane or routine. You guys are no good at law, you're just good at practice, as you call it. You will take the law from me and do exactly as I tell you to.
That will simplify our relations considerably, sir.
And remember this, I have no sense of humor. I will not be laughed at.
I should not dream of laughing at a client with an income of $50 million.
Have you a sense of humor?
I try to keep it in check, but I'm afraid I have a little. You appeal to it somehow.
Then I tell you, in cold blood, after the most careful consideration of my words, that you are a heartless rotter. My distress, my disgrace, my humiliation, the horrible mess and failure I have made of my life seem too really funny. Were it not that my father had warned me never to employ a lawyer who had no sense of humor, I would have walked out of this office and deprived you of a client whose fortune may prove a fortune to you.
But, my dear sir, I don't know anything about your distress. your disgrace, the mess you have made of your life, and all the rest of it, how can I laugh at things I don't know? If I am laughing, and am I laughing? And I am really laughing. I assure you, I am laughing not at your misfortunes, but at you.
Indeed, am I so comic a figure in my misery?
But what is your misery? Please, sit down.
Let's take it back to my dear sir. Say that with kind